What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. I'm your host, Chris Jardine, aka Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. We have a lot of fun planned for tonight. We have a open tournament. Next week's tournament is already available. Next week, we are doing a gold and under tournament. So next week we will have a gold and normal tournament. Settle down. I don't know the meaning of that. Don't know the meaning of settle down. I'm wired to 100 at all times. Next week's tournament, like I said, is available now in the tournament's applet, TWIPT Weekly Show. If you go to weekly, it's at the bottom. Gold tournament next week. I will be full disclosure with you guys right now. I am not sure if there will be a stream next week or not. There will be a tournament, but no guarantee that there will be a stream. It is a holiday Monday here. I may or may not be available for next Monday stream, but I will announce that later this week. Too much energy for a Monday. If you don't like the energy, get out right now. I'm wired. I'm ready. I'm excited. Big style open tournament tonight. Big style open tournament tonight. Lots of fun ahead. It is open up now. Spend that holiday with you guys. Maybe. We'll see. It's Victoria Day. The golf course is supposed to open this weekend. You know. So let's take a look at my roster for tonight's open tournament. Midnight stream when the holidays over, maybe. Worst case scenario, if there's no stream, there'll be a recap video on Tuesday, and then we'll be back to our regular schedule after that. Trust me, I have no problems doing the stream. I just, it's a holiday. I might get into something not OOTP related. We'll see. We're 11 minutes away from first pitch. Let's take a look at my roster. I made the executive decision to go with Kevin Brown in the first game. Oh, you guys can't see that, of course. Actually, first, let me make sure that I show you guys that I did upgrade the graphic. Is it this one? Wait. There it is. I did update the graphic. Last week's winner, Oslo Labs, Craig Dahlberg. Congratulations for being the Week 7 winner. We'll see who picks up the W this week. It would help if you guys could see my team. Here we go. So I made the executive decision to go with Kevin Brown in the first game solely based on the fact that he has the highest movement on my team. So we've got Brown, Clemens, Royce, Gibson, Deacon, Philippe. Or bullpen, we got our usual suspects: Randy Johnson, Carlton, Bullet Joe Rogan, Maddox, K-Rod, McDaniel, Howry, and Harvey is our bullpen. Oh my God, my lineup's all messed up. Why is my lineup messed up? No! Where? What is happening? Why? Why is my lineup messed up? Who else is missing? No! Curse you, game! Who else am I missing? Missing Berra. Ichiro. Missing Ichiro. Where's Ichiro? There he is. Got lots of time. Funny though, so that I bet you when I log into my main team, which I have not done today, I bet you my main team is messed up because I just imported my main team roster. I logged in about 3 hours ago, and my main team roster was messed up, or I just hit main team. So that's probably not a good thing. Let's see. No, we're putting Rusty at first. Piazza can go fly a kite. And we're putting Yogi behind the plate. All right, and we'll fix that lineup in a minute. Batting ratings? Yeah, I can fix my lineup. We're good. Lots of SE. Yeah, I have the live collection ones done. So we're gonna go Ichiro, Appling, do I go Staub in the 3? No, I don't like Rusty in the 3. Well, Rusty's pretty good though. 97, 102. Probably gotta go. Probably gotta go Barrett in the 3, Kiner in the 4, Yaz in the 5, Staub, Snyder, Cano, Franco. I feel like that's the play. I do have my Frankie Frisch. Billy Williams is their top pinch hitter. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Contact versus lefties. I do want to get Piazza in there. Yeah, we're gonna catch Piazza against lefties. That's right. That he was in there. It was right that he was in there to begin with. Kiner, Staub. All right, I like it. I like where we're at. Anyway, my biggest gamble, chat, is starting Kevin Brown the first game. He's normally my 3 or 4 guy. We'll see. He's facing S.E. Maddox. S.E. Maddox the first game, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Special edition Maddox. We'll see. All right. It's that time of the stream, chat, where we're going to run through all the teams. All 64 first round matchups. Let's see. Let's do a big roll call to see who's all here. The Eugene Emeralds taking on Ratchet Wrench, the Durham Los Toros, and the Zigzag McDingdorfs. Baltimore Bashers and the Manchester Camels, the Anaheim Dyers, and the Lisboa Endurnas. 2 names I love to pronounce and struggle to do so. Playing each other. Good thing that will eliminate one immediately. The Las Vegas White Tigers and the Bronx Bombers, the Wilmington Blue Rocks, and the Arlington Chameleons. The Asbury... Hey, Nelly, hello, dog. You can't be in here. No, get out. Dog interruption. Go upstairs. You don't shut the door all the way, chat. Where were we? The Asbury Springboks and the Phoenix Blaze, the Austin Feculent Fairies, and the Overland Park Trees. The Winnipeg Winterhawks, the Canada Ice Princesses, the St. Louis Aviators, and Fredericksburg Nationals, the Mile High Heat, and the Vancouver Norsemen, the Macon Whoopies, and the Iced Tees Icemen. Orange Juice against the 1977 Dodgers. Dupe Benders against Captain Ahab and the Daunting Pequod. The Budapest Red Devils and the Tongu Elephants. Queen Snowball and the Babylon Argyles. The Bees go bzz, 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 and the New York Yankees. Carta Marina Sea Monsters and the Scottsville Outliers. The Minnetonka Red Raiders and the Plains Phillies. The Sacramento River Cats and the Colorado Lions. The Fabic Narwhals and the Cranberry Crackpots. Ramrock Dragons, the Dallas Sun Devils, the East Limestone Indians, and the Herbie Hancocks. The Louisville Trash Pandas against the Obregon Rising Rebels. The Niagara Herons against the Raleigh Bombers, the Flint Tropics against Cubes Star Factory. The Minneapolis Mediocre Mikes against the Texas A&M Aggies. Flagstaff 49ers against the Springfield Sop Masters. The Cleveland Spiders against Cheap Tricks. The Hamilton Ding Jackers against the Melbourne Mustangs. We've got the Manassas Mallards and the Shantytown Sea Unicorns. The Columbus Lions. Rich has Jacob deGrom going in the first game. What a homer. And the Clarkston Cougars. The Mount Shasta Sky Bombers and the Fullerton Titans. The Milwaukee Guilt Trip and the Methuen Silver Sox. The Raleigh Feral Pugs and the Louisiana State Tigers. Jefferson City Capitals and the Peterborough Pylons. We got the Austin Astros and the Susquehanna Sonics. Hong Kong Nation and the Smelly Beavers. Green Mountain Sparkle Farts against the Brooklyn Big E's. Detroit Fury against the Hampshire Old Englanders. The Las Cruces Conductors and the Broomfield Bigfoots. The South Park Cows and the Vinman Vinnies. The Charleston S'mores and the Columbus Clippers. The Las Vegas Gamblers and the Winnipeg Baseball. Las Vegas Sand Vipers against the Lock Island Trash Boys. The London Forest against the Miami Tamps. The Ben Salem Man Witchers against the Valakut Primevals. The Pennsylvania 6-5000 against the Las Vegas Outlaws. We've got the Seattle Danimals against the Edmonton Snowplows. The Legends against Rancho Bernardo Dead Meats. The Blue Farm Bombers and the Columbus Tater Trots. The Vienna Loggers against the Las Vegas Lab Rats. The Inland Empire Wranglers against the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. The Katy Winning Streakers and the Bandle City Yordles. We've got the Salmon Melts and the Houston Reapers, the Antarctica Penguins, and the NYC Isotopes 2. The Ichihara Jeff United against the New Hampshire Black Sox. The Las Vegas Pit Vipers against the Cleveland Fossils. The Alexandria Safe Zone against the Somerset Dolphins. The Chicago Titans against your Snaggletown Schooners. The Nomadic Developers against the Arizona Boys of Summer. The Jersey Juggernauts against the Laurel Canyon Bentleys. West Virginia Warriors against Old Town Mode. And finally, last but not least, the Barrow Green Sox against the Westminster Bernie Crats. Hey, big round of applause for me making it through that without butchering too many names. Holy moly. We've got all kinds of OOTP members. I saw Matt had a team there late. Me and Rich both in it as well. Good games ahead. Good luck to all 128 teams vying again. This week's prize, Baltimore Orioles standout super ace. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Mike Kuehler. I'm calling him Kuehler. Somebody will correct me 8 times over in the chat if it's wrong. St. Louis 1978, Pete Vukovic is the second place, and Dan Plesac is going to third and fourth in the regular pack for fifth rate. What? That's not how you pronounce it. Are you serious? Come on, really? Really? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. All right, well, you can win them, and when you win them, you can call them whatever you want. So there. I win them, it's going to be Kuehler. Mike Cuellar. I guess if you could pronounce it that way. That'd be like the Cuellar. It would be like the French or Spanish way. I wouldn't have forgot, but I'll do it now, Dishnet, just so I don't. All right. Listen, Kevin Brown. Can you run a league with 115 teams? That's a great question. I think is 60 the max? See, I want to call him Nap La Joie just because it's French and I'm Canadian. But I know that's not right. A lot of people call him La Joy. La Joy. Listen, it better be the elite Kevin Brown. That's all I'm saying. Listen, it's Eddie Chicote. You're never going to convince me otherwise. He lived 100 years ago. How do you know how to say his name? I'm just saying.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah, La Joy would be the common way to pronounce it. Yeah, La Joie is the same thing. Did I see 8 Men Out? Probably forever ago. It's La Joie. So it's like instead of La Joy, you drag out the Joie part. Nap Lajoie. It's like you're saying, it's like, so here's the best way to think of Nap Lajoie. It's like you're doing a bad French impression when you pronounce it. Because French would be la joie, but it's la joie. So it's like, it's pretty much like that. Come on, Sim, do me good. I'd like to make it to the second round tonight. Maybe even the third round. Yes, remember, chat, no spoilers in the chat. Spoilers will get you timed out for 2 hours, and you won't be able to enter the giveaway because you got to be able to type in chat, and you can't type in chat if you're timed out for 2 hours. Remember, guys, for all you guys that get beat out in the first round, you'll be able to sign up for next week's tournament right away. Next week is gold and under. Sim might be stuck. It's been 2 minutes. I'm not too worried about it. 128 teams. I'll give it a couple minutes. Guys will start yelling at me in the chat when it's up anyway. What? Not safe for work. Banned. Somebody ban Dishnet. That's it. Banned from the chat forever. Perma ban. IP ban. Twitch ban. Banned for Perfect Team. Banned from everything forever. Hopefully it's not stuck. The first sim takes a bit longer. I'm not worried. Paul Blair is the first prize next week. That is correct. Back-to-back weeks with Orioles as the first prize. I don't know who the hell is programming the AI for these rewards, but they suck. Orioles back-to-back weeks. What's next? Brady Anderson? Is there a giveaway? Sure, there will be later. Come on, Sim. Don't do me like this. I need the Sim. Oh, look at that. Just as I was about to log out. Haven't seen Frank Robinson. There's a Brooks Robinson last week. 128 team. No, it's not really. It just takes longer to process. That's all. Especially with everybody uploading their graphics and stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the first round highlights. I do always have dramatic games. It's horrible, stressful. This stream takes years off my life, chat. All right, here we go. The Chicago Titans and the Snaggletown Schooners. Bottom of the third inning, Ichiro up. Wander Franco at first with one down in the inning. That ball's high and deep to right field. That one is back.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Ichiro with a 2-run home run to right field, and the Schooners take a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth now, nobody out. Bases loaded for Duke Snyder. The Titans in trouble. That ball's hitting in the right center field gap. That's going to score at least 2. 1 run is in. The second run is in. Here comes a third run. No, they're going to hold him up. A 2-run double for Duke Snyder. And they've doubled up the lead. It's 4-0. 6-0 is the score now, bottom of the fifth. Barrett at second, Kiner at first, Yastrzemski at the dish. Joe Nathan into the game here early for the Titans to try to get them out of it. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the inning. That's a fly ball deep and high to left field, back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. three-run home run for Yaz. And the Schooners are off to the races. It's 9-0. (10-2) now, top of the ninth. Bullet Joe Rogan in the game to try to shut it down, and here's Yogi Berra. Grounder to short. He's up with it. Appling makes the play. And for the first time in 3 weeks, the Snaggletown Schooners are moving on to the second round of a tournament with a convincing 10-2 victory. Oh my. Next up, we'll be facing the Jersey Juggernauts in round 2, who have Robin Roberts on the hill. We're going to be countering with the Rocket. That is the least stressful game I've had since this started. Oh my word. 2 weeks? Whatever. I haven't won a game in 800 years. It's all about making people believe, chat. Kevin Brown does the job, chat. Kevin Brown does the job. Geez, we have 2.5 minutes till the next sim. Let's take a look at, I guess we can take a look at the round 1 scores for the first time ever. We're not going to take a look at the scores. We'll take a look at the teams moving on just to help save some of the time. The Nomadic Developers, Matt Arnold, makes it to round 2. He's going to have a Greg Maddox mirror match against Alexandria Safe Zone. The Eugene Emeralds will take on the West Virginia Warriors. Ted Lyons against Greg Maddox in that one. The Barrow Green Sox against the Bronx Bombers. First perfect Pedro sighting of the second round. Asbury Springboks against the Wilmington Blue Rocks in a battle of the heavy hitters there in round 2. The Austin Fairies against the Baltimore Bashers. Strasburg against Denny Galehouser, not a name you see every day. The Canada Ice Princesses and the Fredericksburg Nationals going to go head-to-head. Another perfect Pedro there. Ice Tees, Icemen, and the Vancouver Norsemen. Maddox against Blyleven. The 1977 Dodgers and Captain Ahab and the Daunting Pequod. Jerry Rice against Lefty Gomez. The Budapest Red Devils against Queen Snowball. Bob Gibson against Greg Maddox. The Carta Marina Sea Monsters against the New York Yankees. Nap Rucker against Steve Carlton. It's always do or die. We always do or die. Do or die best of 3 finals. That's the format every week, and it's going to keep being the format. So that's the one thing that will remain consistent. We'll change the restrictions every week, but it's always going to be do or die finals best of 3. Just because it works out to be a nice 90-minute to 2-hour stream, it works perfect. The Manitowoc Red Raiders against the Colorado Lions. Spawn against Hubble. The Cranberry Crackpots against the Dallas Sun Devils. The Louisville Trash Pandas against the Herbie Hancocks. Niagara Herons against Cubes Star Factory. The Minneapolis Mediocre Mikes against the Flagstaff 49ers. The Cleveland Spires against the Anaheim Dyers. Rich made it to round 2. He'll take on the Mount Shasta Sky Bombers. The Hamilton Dingjackers against the Manassas Mallards. The Milwaukee Guilt Trip against the Raleigh Feral Pugs. The Jefferson City Capitals against the Susquehanna Sonics. I gotta have to hide my scores, chat. Which shouldn't affect anything, right? I just have to hide my scores before the sim starts. That's all. Where were we? Rich was right there. All right. Jefferson City Capitals against Susquehanna Sonics. The Hong Kong Nation against the Brooklyn Big East. The Las Cruces Conductors against the Hampshire Old Englanders. The Charleston S'mores against the Vinman Vinnies. The Las Vegas Gamblers against the Durham Los Toros. We've got the Las Vegas Sand Vipers against the Miami Tamps. The Ben Salem Man Witchers against the Las Vegas Outlaws. The Legends against the Edmonton Snowplows. The Vienna Loggers against the Columbus Tater Trots. The Bandle City Orioles against the Loud Keg Guzzlers. The Houston Reapers against the NYC Isotopes 2. The Las Vegas Pit Vipers against the NH Black Sox. And last but not least, the Jersey Juggernauts against your hometown Snaggletooth Schooners. I got to figure out how much of that Alan Parsons Project song that I could use without getting dinged for copyright. The one that the Bulls use as their pregame song. I got to see how much of that I can get away with putting in the intro without getting copyright strike. We're going to run a test this week, chat. That's probably how it's going to end. Just saying. All right. We're into round 2. We're going to have some live round 2 action. For sure. For sure. Good luck to all 64 teams that made it through to round number 2 as we get set for round number 3. See what happened. I'm counting on Rocket Roger to put together another great performance and keep us going into the round of 32. As always, guys, if you want to join in on the fun, next week's tournament is available now. If you go to the tournaments applet and filter by weekly, the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. It's there at the bottom. Next week, first prize is Paul Blair. And this week, guys, on This Week in Perfect Team, Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Hit that follow button at the top of the screen. We will have a brand new 12-pack of content personally curated by our close personal friend, Paul Sporer of Fangraphs. It's Sporer's Sandlot Stars. And we will be revealing all 12 of them right here, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be hot. It's going to be fire. It's going to be hot fire. So make sure you're here for that. We have lots of great stuff happening all over the channel. Make sure you follow. We've got Franchise Tuesdays, Perfect Team Thursdays. We've got Franchise Fridays, Science Saturdays, Perfect Team Sundays. We've got all kinds of great stuff in the pipe too, chat. The stuff that we can't talk about just yet. You guys know how much I love hyping a good announcement. We got some things in the oven, folks. What's the prize for tonight? 97 overall Mike Quayler. I've been switching to the screen when I download my file. People have been complaining they get spoiled when they see the clock. So I don't want people to be spoiled. I don't mind spoiling myself. Want to collab on a podcast? You got to talk to my media manager. I'm very well handled. Quayar, that's it, not Quayler. Quayar, right? Listen, Paul, I heard it all earlier. No winners for what? You gotta, your people need to talk to my people. Quasar? On the other side of the Quasar? Here we go. Bottom of the first in round number 2. The Jersey Juggernauts. Oh, the league winner scroller? Sorry, no, I didn't get them in time. We'll have them on Thursday. Thursday, they'll be there. It's my bad. I dropped the ball. I didn't realize until 5 minutes before the stream I didn't have them. So, my bad, chat. We'll get the league winners up there for Thursday's stream. All right. Bottom of the first, Appling at third, Barra at first. Kiner at the dish facing Robin Roberts with one down. That ball's high and deep to right field. Is it going to have enough gas? It's at the track, at the wall. It's gone. A 3-run home run by Ralph Kiner. And the Schooners jump out to a quick 3-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth now, 4-0 is the score. Nobody out in the inning. Staub at third, Snyder at second, Robinson Cano at the dish. Roberts still in the game. That ball's lined in the left field line. That's going to score a couple more. The Schooners out to a big 6-0 lead now. Robinson Cano with a 2-run double. Bottom of the fifth now, Nick Anderson into the game for the Juggernauts. It is 10-1. Duke Snyder at the dish. The left fielder doesn't even move on that one. 429 feet to left center field, and it's 11-1. Here we are now, top of the sixth. The Rockets still in the game. Ralph Kiner at the dish with 2 down in the inning. And that's cranked way out of here, deep to left field, into the second deck. 426 feet from Ralph Kiner. And they get 1 back as it's now 11-2. Bottom of the 7th now, here's Rusty Staub. Nick Anderson still in the game. And that's cranked down the right field line. That one is way back.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Another bomb for the Schooners, and it's 12-2. Bottom of the 8th now, Appling at third. Kiner at first. 1 out for Carl Yastrzemski. Ryan Presley in the game for the Juggernaut. That's cranked high and deep to right field. Somebody call a doctor and get this one called. A 3-run shot for Carl Yastrzemski, and it's 16-2. Hang on 1 second, guys. Poor kitty cat was trapped in here now. Everyone's trapped in the old office today. Top of the 9th now, 2 down. Randy Johnson on. Troy Tulowitzki at the dish. Klein at second. Sanchez at first. Grounder to short. Appling with the flip across to first, and that's going to do it. The Schooners are moving on to round 3 after a ridiculous offensive performance yet again with a 16-2 victory. Ooh, baby. Who do we got? Live series Giolito. The Eugene Emeralds in live. We got Giolito against Jerry Royce. We got enough time real quick to flip through who's in the round of 32. Yes. The Nomadic Developers against the Las Vegas Pit Vipers, the Barrow Green Sox against the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Baltimore Bashers against the Canada Ice Princesses, the Vancouver Norsemen and the Captain Ahab and the Dante Pequod, Queen Snowball and the New York Yankees, the Manitowoc Red Raiders and the Cranberry Crackpots, the Niagara Herons and the Louisville Trash Pandas, the Cleveland Spiders and the Flagstaff 49ers, the Hamilton Ding Jackers, and the Columbus Lions, Rich making it into round 3. The Milwaukee Guilt Trip and the Jefferson City Capitals, Hong Kong Nation and the Hampshire Old Englanders, the Durham Los Toros and the Vin Man Vinnies. This won't change anything. Where are we? Vin Man Vinnies right there. Slow down one more. Oh, we don't have to. The Miami Tamps and the Las Vegas Outlaws, the Legends against the Columbus Tater Trots, NYC Isotopes 2 against the Lisle Keg Guzzlers, and the Eugene Emeralds against your hometown Snaggleton Schooners. Woo! Chat. Listen. 10 runs in round 1, 16 runs in round 2. The guys are firing on all cylinders right now. They are absolutely firing on all cylinders. We hit 4 home runs in round 2. We hit 2 home runs in round 1. Yaz and Ichiro went deep in round 1. Round 2, we had Snyder, Kiner, Staub, and Yaz all go deep. Clemens only threw 6 innings. That's the thing, too. 2 blowouts. Brown went 7. Hopefully those were 7 pretty easy innings. We used Bullet Joe for 2, which is good. Rocket only went 6. So hopefully they're well rested. We might be able to skip or make some we might be able to make some roster changes if we need to. rough. This is a tough slog, chat. This is sweaty. Listen, I'll be the first person to admit that we've gotten pretty lucky with the draw so far. I recognize some of the names out there. Some of them are in my regular league. I know what they're packing in that card binder, and we've been pretty lucky so far. For sure, we've definitely been the benefit of some good luck in terms of drawing who we draw. And that's not slighting the teams we've played. Like, that's not picking on the teams we played, but with the teams that are in this bracket, we've been pretty lucky so far. Now the question is, where do we go from here? I should have looked at the bracket at some point. I'm way down here, right? Sooners, Emeralds. So, I mean, again, luck runs out if we get through this round. The luck runs out if we get through this round for sure. We'll see, though. Again, this is the great part about Do or Die. This is the part I enjoy the most about the Weekly Showdown, is it's one game. It's one game. Anybody can win. Anybody can win. All you got to do to win the TWIPT Weekly Showdown is win 8 games. You got to win 8 games. Can't take anything for granted. Anything can happen in one game. Maybe you face a guy who's got a gold on the hill, and that gold has the game of his life. One of those things. That's just how it's baseball. That's why when they play the real playoffs, they play best of 5s and best of 7s. But here on the Weekly Showdown, that's not how we roll. It's high dramatics. It's walk-offs. It's the underdog coming through, getting the job done. Snaggletown and the Eugene Emeralds, round 3 of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown, coming right up. We're downloading the highlights right now. Here we go. Top of the first, Ichiro at first, Jerry Royce on the hill for the Schooners, George Springer at the dish. That ball's grounded to short. 6, 4, 3, double play. A little bit of defensive flex early on. Bottom of the first now, Giolito on the hill, Yogi Berra up with 2 down. And that ball's laced high and deep to left field. Is it going to have enough distance? It does! Yogi Berra with a line drive wall scraper home run. And Snaggletown is out quickly to a 1-0 lead. Here we go now. Bottom of the third, still 1-0. Ichiro at first, Wander Franco at second. Luke Appling at the dish with nobody out. And that ball's hit high and deep to right field, at the track, at the wall. It's gone! A 3-run home run for Luke Appling. And the Schooners' offensive show is showing up again. It's 4-0. Here's Berra now. Still nobody out here in the inning.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Yogi Berra's second of the game. And it's 5-0. Top of the 6th now. Ichiro up here with 1 down for the Emeralds. And that ball's laced into left field. That's going to be over. The left fielder's head is going to go all the way to the wall. Ichiro's going to round first, on his way to second. Long run. Here comes the throw to third. It's going to be a close one, but Ichiro's safe at third base. Yaz had a bit of trouble with that one. They scored 1 there. Bottom of the 8th now. Steve Stone into the game for the Emeralds. Duke Snyder at the dish with 1 down. High and deep to left center. It's gone. His second of the tournament. And it's 6-1. Top of the ninth now. Jerry Royce still in the game. Nobody out here facing Bagwell. And that's high and deep down the left field line. That's back, and gone. We're not done here yet. Jeff Bagwell with a solo home run, and it's 6-2. 2 outs now. Bob Howery into the game to face Matt Olson. Grounder to second. Here's the flip. And the Schooners are moving on to the round of 4 after a 6-2 victory over the Eugene Emeralds in round number 3. Ooh, baby. Let's run through real quick and take a look at the round 3 scores. The Nomadic Developers, Matt Arnold, not able to put the dev fix in as he falls 5-0 to the Las Vegas Pit Vipers. The Barrow Green Sox 3-4. The Wilmington Blue Rocks 2. The Baltimore Bashers get by the Canada Ice Princesses 3-2 with a run in the top of the 9th. The Captain Ahab and the Dante Pequod able to get by the Vancouver Norsemen, doubled up 6-3. The Queens Snowball able to get by the New York Yankees as the Yankees blow a 4-0 lead in the final 2 innings. Queens Snowball 5, New York Yankees 4. The Manitowoc Red Raiders stave off 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th and a wild one between the against Cranberry Crackpots. They hold on for a 4-3 victory. The Niagara Herons and the Louisville Trash Pandas slug it out. Niagara wins that one 7-4. Flagstaff the Cleveland Spiders shut out the Flagstaff 49ers by a score of 5-0. Perfect Pedro Martinez on the hill in that one. The Columbus Lions moving on to the 4th round as they pick up a 5-2 win over the Hamilton Ding Jackers. The Milwaukee Guilt Trip scored their only run of the game in the top of the 8th as they shut out the Jefferson City Capitals by a score of 1-0. Hong Kong Nation 7, the Hampshire Old Englanders 2. As Hong Kong moving on to the round number 4. The Durham Los Toros 4, the Vinman Vinnies 2. The Miami Tamps shut out the Las Vegas Outlaws by a score of 6-0. The Columbus Tater Tots 6, the Legends 4 as the Legends, the team with one name, bow out of the tournament. The Lyle Keg Guzzlers walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. A 5-4 win over the New York City Isotopes in the game that we watched. Your Snaggletown Schooners with another 3 home run performance as they take down the Eugene Emeralds by a score of 6-2. Here is the 4th round, the Sweet 16 matchups. The Las Vegas Pit Vipers against the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. Jerry Royce against Don Drysdale in that one. Chat, do I start Bob Gibson? I'm starting Bob Gibson, right? I got Deacon Philippe as my other starter. Crap! Now I'm panicking! No, we got to go with Bob. We got to go with Gibson, right? Philippe is only 2 better in the movement, 7 better in control, but he's given up 26 points of stuff. Yeah, you got to go Gibson. Gibson's the play. All right. The Baltimore Bashers against Captain Ahab and the Dante Pequod. Mike Flanagan against Randy Johnson there. The Manitowoc Red Raiders take on Queen Snowball. Perfect Clayton Kershaw against Rube Wahlberg. The Cleveland Spiders send Warren Spahn to the mound against Shane Bieber and the Niagara Herons. The Milwaukee Guilt Trip will send Perfect Bob Gibson to the mound against Rich's Special Edition Teddy Lyons. Hong Kong Nation and Durham Los Toros, Clayton Kershaw against Ron Guidry there. The Miami Tamps against the Columbus Tater Trots. Perfect Pedro Martinez, your round 4 starters. What the hell against Brandon Webb. And finally, we have the Barrow Green Sox who will send Perfect Roger Clemens as the Snaggletown Schooners counter with Bob Gibson. I know, K-Sharp. You came close, buddy. What round would Rich and I have to play? Finals? Rich and I can only play in the finals. For those of you wondering, if you're not looking at the tree, Rich and I can only play in the finals. Rich and I can only play in the finals. Rig it. I wish. You guys give me way more credit And I deserve, as if I would have the ability to rig it in any way, shape, or form. As if I have any development knowledge whatsoever. Got you in the first round of the playoffs last season. You did. You killed me. I think there was one close game. I think there was one close game, but you killed me. Yeah, you destroyed me, K Sharp. I wasn't on your level at all, buddy. After this round, we'll do the. After this round, we'll do. We'll get the giveaway fired up. Actually, we'll do it now. Hang on, chat. All right. If you guys want to get in on the giveaway, exclamation point ticket in the chat. 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. You can't win if you're not in. Now, I know I said you can't win. If you do spoil it at this point, you'll be deleted from the giveaway. So no spoilers still. Still no spoilers, chat. No spoilers. No spoilers. And remember, you can only enter it once, one time, and one time only. Here we go. Doesn't matter, Dish. That people are 6 times. It's fine. What is this? The round of 16? How was the lasagna? It was pretty good for store-bought. For store-bought, it was pretty good. Round of 16. All right, here we go. Not looking good for the Schooners here in the top of the first. Bases loaded with nobody out for Hank Aaron facing Bob Gibson. And that ball's high and deep to right field. It's not going to have the distance, I don't think, but it will score at least one. But here comes the cannon from right field. Harrison's going to try to score, but he's safe. Sacrifice fly. And the Green Sox take a 1-0 lead. Still top of the first. Only one out now. Here's Eddie Collins. Gibson's got to get out of this best line in the left center field gap. That's going to score 2 more. And the Green Sox quickly out to a 3-0 lead. Here's Kiner now in the bottom of the first. That ball's high and deep to right field. At the track, at the wall, it's gone! Ralph Kiner gets a couple back for the Schooners, and it's 3-2. All right, here we are, top of the second now. Oh, boys, this is going to be a wild one. 2 outs. Pop Lloyd at third. Norm Cash at the dish. And that's a base hit back up the middle. And that'll double up the Green Sox lead as now it's 4-2. Here we are now. It's still the top of the second. Still 2 out. First and second now for Hank Aaron. And that's a base hit into left field. They will hold the runner at third. Cash not able to score there. Bases loaded now for Eddie Collins. Green Sox already with 6 hits. And he strikes out Eddie Collins. A huge, huge K for Bob Gibson there. Top of the third, bases loaded with 1 out for Ricky Henderson. Gibson once again in trouble. And that ball is going to get through down the left field line. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be a triple for Ricky Henderson. And it's 7-2. Bottom of the 5th. Snaggletown down 8-2 now. Wander Franco at the dish with 1 out. Oh, like a typical Buck Martinez call. He's a little early on that one. Franco's going to round second on his way to third. That's going to be a triple for Wander Franco. But they didn't end up scoring. 9-2 now, bottom of the 7th. Rusty Staub at the dish with nobody out for Duke Snyder. And that is a base hit into right field. Little looper over the first baseman's head for Rusty Staub. Here's Robinson Cano now with still nobody out in the inning, first and second. Grounder to short. They're going to go to second for 1. On to first for 2. That'll be the first 2 outs of the inning. They do score a run there, though, so it is now 9-3. Bottom of the 8th. Ichiro at the dish facing Jim McCormick. And that one's high and deep to right field. That one is going to go. The Schooners might have a little bit of fight left yet. It's now 9-4. Bottom of the 9th now, 2 down. McCormick still in the game. Facing Robinson Cano. Grounder to second. And that's going to do it. Who were we banning from Perfect Team this week? The Barrel Green Sox are gonna catch a ban. Uh-oh, Makaslako, you're gonna get yourself banned. Oh, and he's in the chat, so I can ban him from the chat too. Woohoo! Double ban. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Right click. No, I wouldn't do that. That's mean. That's mean. Oh, chat. Frustrating. Frustrating, chat. 1 spot short of the prizes again. All right, let's take a look at the round of 16 scores. The Las Vegas Pit Vipers fall to the Lyle Keg Guslers by a score of 2-1. Captain Ahab and the daunting Pequod moving on after a shutout 6-0 victory over the Baltimore Bashers. A wild one between the Manitowoc Red Raiders and Queen Snowball. 8 runs in the top of the 8th for Manitowoc. And they take a 11-8 victory there. The Cleveland Spiders put up 9 runs over the Niagara Herons, picking up a 9-2 victory there. Rich walks it off in the bottom of the 10th. He's moving on with a 6-5 win over the Milwaukee Guilt Trip. Rich making a statement. What? That the RNG likes him better than me? Bold statement. The Durham Los Toros 5, Hong Kong Nation 3. The Miami Tamps absolutely stomp out the life of the Columbus Tater Trots. 7 runs in the top of the first. There was no recovery. A 10-0 victory there, and the Barrow Green Sox beat us. Wild mega upset. 9-4. So we got the Barrow Green Sox against Captain Ahab and the daunting Pequod. Matt Kilroy against Warren Spahn there. The Cleveland Spiders against the Manitowoc Red Raiders in a special edition Greg Maddux mirror match. Rich takes on the Durham Los Toros. Eddie Plank against Carl Hubble and the Miami Tamps taking on the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. Ron Guidry against Jerry Rice. Guys, if you're not in the giveaway, you have 10 seconds to do so. You can't win if you're not in. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're going to draw it in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Good luck to everybody who is up in it. Again, if You can't win if you're not in and if you're not here. Oh, boys, oh, boys. Congratulations to, as always, guys, by the way, if you do win the giveaway, make sure you either whisper me on Twitch or DM me in the Discord, and I will get you those as soon as the stream is over. Congratulations to Wisco Playa 8, D Van Hout, and Dishnet 34, who has been banned from giveaways forever. Congratulations, Wisco, D Van Hout, and Dishnet. You guys have won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, make sure you guys hit me up either in the whispers or on Discord, and I will get you those points once the stream is overino. GG's to everybody who was in it. As always, we're just waiting for the round of 8 sim to go through. Our very own lovable hero, Rich Grisham, and the Columbus Lions. Can they fight against the insurmountable odds and make it to the round of 4? 8. Round of 8. We're in the round of 16. 8. I don't know what round we're in anymore, chat. I have no idea what round we're in. We're in the round of 8. So he's trying to make the final 4. Had to reset for a second. Get my mind in the right space. Sheesh Sunday gives away 15K cheapskate. I mean, I don't have to give them away at all. Like, you know, we don't have to give away points. We can make you earn them the same way everybody else has to earn them. That crap right there, that burns me. Because I don't have to give you any points. Like, come on, man. We're trying to enjoy a stream, provide content for you guys. And you know what? We have the fantastic, wonderful thing to do, a giveaway. If they give away more points on the Sunday stream, then only watch the Sunday streams. That right there, chat. I hate getting upset about that stuff, but that's not the kind of community that we have around here. I don't care if he's being sarcastic or not. Sarcasm sometimes is not funny. Doesn't matter. If you're joking or not, you still put the thought into putting in the chat. Sarcastic or not, it's not a comment I appreciate. It's not a comment I appreciate. It's not a comment that's welcome. Like I said, sarcasm or not, it's easy to say you were being sarcastic after the fact because you got called out on it. But even if you were being sarcastic, that's not a comment I appreciate in the chat at all. I'm here killing my voice, busting my behind to try to provide good content for you guys. And again, you look at what we give away in the run of a week, we're giving away 30,000. So we're giving away well over 100,000 perfect points a week. Like, we're giving away 100,000 perfect points plus every week on the Twitch channel. I think, in my own personal opinion, that is a more than acceptable amount. Let's take a look at the scores from the Final Four. The Barrow Green Sox, 8. Captain Ahab and the Dante Pequod, 2. 8 runs on 15 hits as the Barrow Green Sox dispatch of Captain Ahab relatively easily. The Manitowoc Red Raiders shut out the Cleveland Spiders by a score of 3. Oh, Rich. Oh, Rich. Rich, no. No, Rich. Oh. The Durham Los Toros walk it off with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th as the Columbus Lions and Rich Grisham's bullpen unable to hold the lead as Durham is moving on with an 8-7 victory. But definitely, we're going to hit the horn one time for Rich making it to the 5th round of the tournament. And finally, the Lyle Keg Guzzlers 12, the Miami Tamps 2 in a bit of a blowout there. So our final 4 is set. Chat. You want to see how it happened? Was that Bonds? We'll see. We can get the game log up. See what happened in the bottom of the 9th. All right, Huey Jennings flew out. Jackie Robinson flew. Oh my God, there was 2 outs when it started. So Satchel was in the game. He got the first 2 outs. He got Jennings and he got Jackie. Cap Anson doubles. Eckersley comes in. Willie Mays singles, so that puts runners at first and third. Bonds hits a 3-run walk-off. All with 2 out. Sorry, Rich. The RNG got you, bud. So our final 4 is set. On one side, we have the Barrow Green Sox and the Manitowoc Red Raiders. Sandy Koufax against Roger Clemens in that one. On the other side, we've got Durham Los Toros and the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. Ron Guidry and Carl Hubble, the probable starters there. We've got a great-looking set of games here as we move towards the finals. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, maybe I can pull some hot fire in the pack. I don't believe what I just saw. Me either. Nice. Sam Gaviglio. I needed a Gaviglio. Another Jeffrey Leonard. Nice. Love it. Ben Broussard. Rick Camp. Let's go. Filling out the collections that I don't need. Yeah, I mean, at least he's getting beat by Bonds. It's not like he's giving up a home run to Harry Bonds. Some random replacement level player. Silver Pomeranz. Holy jeez. What is going on here? I don't know why I bother opening packs anymore. Horrible! Sad Fetty, exactly. Sad confetti, chat. I think we've got some really good matchups here. I think we're going to be in for a very, very solid semifinals. I think you got 4 great pitchers. Good times. All right. We are almost ready to hop into the finals. Find out. We'll get into the finals. Do some analysis. See who we think's gonna take it down. Ugh. We learned that in order to use the uh, Twitch polls, you need to be an affiliate or higher, which we are not. Lyle has been starting lefties. Oh yeah, well listen, I think there's a very high level of starting pitchers still available. Next week's TWIPT restrictions is gold and below. Gold and below. Why aren't you guys an affiliate? Because reasons. Business reasons. Yeah, gold and below next week. Can somebody is if anybody's here who is still in, you let me know when the sim comes through, please. We're looking to try to figure something out there with the Twitch status and whatnot, because we'd like to be able to do some of that stuff. But our biggest hang up, just to give you guys an idea, is we want to be able to do some of the things that affiliated and partner channels can do, but we don't want anybody to be able to sub to the channel because of reasons. So we're trying to work that out. We want partner perks without people being able to sub. So we're hoping as a developer that Twitch will be able to hook us up a little bit and figure some stuff out. Similar to what MLB Network is. MLB Network's Twitch channel is verified on Twitch, but they don't have ability for people to subscribe. Thanks, Kaz. Yeah, Matron, I agree. Did I click it half a second too soon? Yeah, that's a problem. Anyway, nothing that I need to worry about, nothing you guys need to worry about. That's all behind the scenes stuff. Not really high on our list of things that to be concerned about, to be honest. All right, let's take a look at our semifinals action. On one side, the Manitowoc Red Raiders with 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. And they take a 5-4 win over the Barrow Green Sox. And on the other side, a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. The Lyle Keg Guzzlers 2. The Durham Los Toros 1. So we have a final. The Manitowoc Red Raiders will take on the Lyle Keg Guzzlers in the best of 3. Probable pitching matchups. Warren Spahn against Lefty Gomez. Rube Waddell against Bob Gibson. Clayton Kershaw against Don Drysdale. Now we're going to go through, guys, and take a look at these teams. But before we do, I'm going to get the poll up so you guys can vote. You guys will be able to vote as we go. So let's take a look first up at the Manitowoc Red Raiders, how they got here. They have been the road team 4 of their 6 games thus far. They have a 7-0 win and a 6-1 win, 4-3, 11-8, 3-0, and 5-4. Again, they've had some pretty good pitching. Clayton Kershaw did have a bit of a rough outing for them, only going 5 innings. But Spahn pitched very well over 5. So it looks like they've got everybody on short leashes. Nobody really going. We got a 5-inning start, a 5-inning start, a 5-inning start, 8 innings. So it looks like these middle guys might be on short leashes. We'll see. Bullpen's been pretty good with Dibble, Ryan Smith, Gordon Seaver, Cy Young, and Al Holland. Oscar Charleston has 3 home runs and 7 RBIs in the playoff. Yogi Berra 0 for 5 so far. See how his pitching is doing. He's got a few fatigue guys, but nothing serious. Nothing too serious for the Manitowoc Red Raiders. Looking pretty good. And then on the other side, the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. Let's see how they got here. Again, guys, you guys can vote at the straw poll if you would like. We'll reveal the winners of that in a minute. Lyle with a 6-4, 7-6, 5-4, 2-1, 12-2, 2-1. So all but one game, a 1-run victory. For those of you who are keeping tabs. He's had a few rough starts. Lefty Gomez got beat around over 4 1/3 his first time. Rube Waddell, not a very good 5 innings for him either. Dibble, Eckersley, Batalico, Blackwell, Cy Young, Sam McDowell, Tim Hudson, and Max Lanier in the bullpen. Offense has been hit or miss. Not a whole lot of power. You got a couple guys with 2. Pop Lloyd hitting 400 out of the 2-hole, over 25 at bats. Look at his pitching. Similar situation fatigue-wise. Oh, was it a 2-run game? Oh, yes, that's right. Right there, 6-4. You are correct. So it'll be very interesting to see a pretty even Steven thing. I mean, you look at the rankings for Lyle so far, nothing really jumps out off the page. Again, 34 runs scored. That kind of makes sense because, he's in the finals. 50th in batting average. I mean, you're middle of the pack there. Again, you look at his ERA, his bullpen ERA, nothing really jumping out super exciting. You look on the Manitowoc side, you got 8th in OPS, 31st in batting average, 29th in starters ERA. So this could come down to which team's bullpen is going to hold up. Last chance to vote in the straw poll, guys. You want to get in on the straw poll. Who you guys think is going to win this week? I'm going to vote for the Red Raiders. And as you see right now, I am the difference maker. 9 votes to 8, the Manitowoc Red Raiders over the Lyle Keg goes a very even Steven. Even Steven. Yeah, first in home run, first in stolen bases. Those are counting stats. So hopefully they're in the top. I think we would have been pretty close in home runs, actually. Tied for second in home runs. First in OPS. Look at this, chat. Tied for second in runs scored. We were eliminated 3 rounds ago. 12th in average, 6th in on base, first in OPS, first in WABA. Pitching killed us. Starters ERA, 78. Embarrassing, chat. So there you have it. The final tally, 15-12. Need to spread my runs out more. Pockets, you ain't wrong, buddy. So, and again, guys, as we always do, we're going to hide the scores. We are going to watch the highlights of these games in full as we do for the finals. Remember, the finals is a best of 3. Yeah, I know. We wasted all the runs the first 2 games. Very true. Very, 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 very true. We peaked a little too early, chat. It's one of those things that happens. Again, guys, make sure you guys are following the channel here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. A lot of very exciting things happening in the weeks and months ahead. We've got a lot of fun stuff still in the can, still being worked on. You're going to love it. Trust me. All of them have one thing in common. More Snaggle J. No, I'm kidding. Nobody wants that. There is nobody who wants to see my face any more than they already do. Can't wait for Spores cards on Thursday. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're worth the price of admission. That's a for shizzle. All right. Hopefully we get... They're just all Grandersons and Yeliches. Spoiler alert. 6 Grandersons, 6 Yeliches. Waiting for the sim to come in here, guys, for the first game of the finals. Marlins Granderson. Blue Jays Granderson coming in hot. For sure. Blue Jays Granderson. Gonna be a low diamond for sure. Oh, I couldn't even say that without laughing. All right. Let's go simulation. That'd be a good one. What? This is like the calm before the storm chat. We're getting in here, we're getting ready for the finals. We're getting ready to see who is going to be crowned the 8th TWIPT Weekly Showdown winner. Guaranteed again that we are going to have our 8th different winner. Anything can happen here on the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Monday nights 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Anything can happen any week. Fieri not close. Come on. Really? There's no way Bill Murray makes better nachos than Guy Fieri. No, absolutely no way. I mean, I know who's judging? Shaq and Terry Crews. There's no way Fieri doesn't win. Absolutely no way. Book it. Fieri in a landslide. Fieri's kid wins too. Come on. Have some sense. Here we are. We're kicking off the finals at Perfect Park. The Manitowoc Red Raiders and the Lyle Keg Guzzlers. Lefty Gomez on the hill for Lyle. Ricky Henderson leading off here in the top of the first inning for the finals. 1-2 count to Ricky. He goes down swinging. Fast forward now, top of the second inning. Molitor at second, Appling at first, Ichiro at the dish. And that ball's hit back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to hold. That's going to be bases loaded with 1 out for Oscar Charleston. How do I get... Is there a way for me to get the stats? I can't get the stats because I have hide scores turned off, right? Right. Okay. Got it. Here's Gomez now, lefty on lefty against Charleston. And he goes down swinging. Huge strikeout for Gomez there. 2 down now. Back to the top of the order for Ricky. And he goes down. Gomez strands. The base is loaded. Bottom of the 6th now. Still no score. Will it? Oh, yes, it will. Does it do it just for the series? Oh, okay. Cool. Those will be the stats including the game. But yeah, it's through the game, right? Right. Gotcha. I got to see if there's a way we can make that better for the presentation aspect of it. We'll figure something. Bottom of the 6th. Wander Franco at the dish. Pop Lloyd out at second base with nobody out here in the inning. And that's a grounder throw. That's going to get through for a base hit. Franco's going to come around and try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. Is it going to be in time? It is not in time. The Keg Guzzlers score first. And they take a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out here now. That ball's hit high or hard into the right center field gap. That's going to get down. Franco's going to hold up at third. That is a double. And there are runners at second and third. It is now 3-0. So we fast forward to the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th inning. 1 out. One of the 18 different George Sisslers we have at the plate. Facing Eckersley. And that's going to be a looper in the center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Only the 3rd hit of the game for Manitowoc. But Sisler's on. They're trying to get something cooking here. Here's Miggy Cabrera. That ball's high and deep to left center field. At the track, at the wall. It's gone. Miguel Cabrera cuts it to a 3-2 ball game with a 424-foot blast to left center field here in the top of the 8th inning. Manitowoc right back in the game. 2 outs now. Here's Campanella. Shift on to the left side of the infield. That ball's looped into right. It's playable. And that is going to be caught and end the inning. But Manitowoc gets 2. And it's 3-2 as they trail. Top of the 9th now. Nobody out. Rob Dibble into the game to shut it down for Lyle. 3-2 the score. Appling at the dish for the Red Raiders. And that's a grounder to short. 3 hopper. Up with it is Franco, and he throws him out for 1 down. Here's Ichiro now. And it's nubbed out in front of the plate. Dickey out to get it. Great throw to first. Got him. Last chance now, Oscar Charleston. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Rob Dibble. And grounder to second. Lyle's going to draw first blood as they hang on to win game number 1 of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Finals by a score of 3-2. Ewell Blackwell with the win. Warren Spahn takes the loss. Rob Dibble with the save. A great game played on both sides. Bottom of the 6th was the undoing, unfortunately. Bottom of the 6th was the undoing, unfortunately. Andre Dawson, David Justice, and Wander Franco with RBIs. Miguel Cabrera got those 2 back with the home runs. Gomez win his 5. We did talk in the opening about how Lyle seemed to have, or was it Lyle that had guys on pitch counts, or Manitowoc? I don't remember now. Maybe it was Manitowoc that had the guys on the pitch counts. But Gomez goes 5. But Blackwell, Eckersley, Dibble able to hold down the fort long enough to get through it. Spahn, 7 great innings, only 77 pitches. But unfortunately, it's going to be saddled with the L as the Lyle Keg Guzzlers are 1 win away from becoming the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Champion. In game number 2, Lyle sends 99 overall Rube Waddell, who threw 5 innings in his first start with 8 strikeouts and a 7.20 ERA, against perfect Bob Gibson. Picked up a win over 5 innings with 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, and only 1 run allowed. As we get ready again for what could be the final game of the stream. We shall see. As again, we near the end of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. The thing is that, so to get back to what we were talking about, like this is like our test pilot for the esports stuff, right? So I'm constantly passing feedback back to the dev team and say, hey, it would be cool if we could do this. It would be cool if we could do that. I don't like that I have to do this. And, you know, trying to look at ways that we could improve the experience and streamline the experience and make it so that when we eventually do larger production tournaments with higher stakes and, you know, those sort of implications, because those are coming at some point. We are going to be doing, you know, a sort of series of qualification tournaments. I mean, we've been saying that for a while. It's in the planning stages now. But it's the key for that is how do we make it so that the whole experience is tied together? How do we have what's the way I want to put it? How do we make it a big stream feel? Right? You know, like obviously we're not going to spend $100K into a big budget studio show, but how do we give it a big stream feel? How can we present a high level tournament? So a lot of times, you know what, we're always talking back and forth and saying, hey, how can we make this better? I'm really enjoying doing this. I think I say that almost every week now. I love, you know, that you guys are enjoying it, that you guys are having fun with it. It's a great time. It's a fun little interaction that we have. But at the same time, it's a very big learning experience for us to say, hey, we, and by we, I mean like everybody who's connected on the team. Yeah, I know. Dishnet, I definitely agree with that. We all believe that tournaments can be viable as an esport, that we can make this an entertaining production. Like we all believe that. We all believe that we can make this an entertaining production. It's just, you know, going through again. This is an 8th episode of this. We're getting there. We're it's getting better every week. I feel more comfortable with it every week. Yeah, it's just one of those things where we're going to get there. We're going to get to the point where we're super comfortable with rolling out some larger, higher stakes stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. Game number 2. The Red Raiders needing to pick up a win to keep this going. Playing at home. Lyle trying to become the 8th TWIPT Weekly Showdown winner. Will he do it or will there be a game 3? Let's find out now. Bob Gibson on the hill for Manitowoc. Wander Franco leading it off for the Keg Guzzlers. And Franco with a liner to center. That's going to start it off with an Oscar Charleston catch in center field. Uh-oh. Bottom of the first now. Jackie Robinson at the dish for Manitowoc. That's high and deep to right field. Is it going to have the distance? It does! Jackie Robinson with an Oppo Taco, and Manitowoc out to a quick 1-0 lead. 362 feet to right field. Top of the second now. Lou Whitaker at the dish facing Bob Gibson. Shift on in the infield around to the right. And Whitaker gets under that at the track. It's going way out of here. 451 feet to center field. And he's tied the game at 1. Top of the second still. Andre Dawson at the dish. Ortiz at third. Dickey at first. And Dawson goes down looking to end the inning. Bottom of the second now. Campanella at second. Smith at first. Eacher at the dish. Nobody out. And that ball's ripped into the right center field. Gap on a line. That's going to score one as Campanella comes around to score. They're going to hold Ozzie up at third. An RBI double, and it's 2-1. Here's Ricky Henderson now with one down in the inning. And he walks. That's going to load him up. Waddell with his third walk of the game already. And here's Jackie Robinson, who went deep earlier in the game, the special edition Jackie. He strikes out for out number 2. Big K there for Rube Waddell. Here's the 17th of 18 George Sislers. That ball's lined to left center field. And that's going to get down. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Henderson is going to come around. He is going to score. A 3-run triple for George Sisler. And the Red Raiders are out to a 5-1 lead. 6-1 now. Top of the third. Wander Franco at third. Appling at first. And Babe Ruth, special edition 1927. Babe Ruth at the dish with nobody out. He strikes out. And the runner was going on the pitch. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. To get the first 2 outs of the inning. So they end up not scoring. We go to the bottom half now. Cy Young now into the game for the Keg Guzzlers. Campanella at third. Ozzie Smith at second. Oscar Charleston at the dish. 1 out in the inning. And that's a liner into left field. That's going to be a 2-run scoring hit for Oscar Charleston. A 2-run double. And it's 8-1. And the inning's still going. Here's Sisler. Runners on the corners. Pick off to first. He's safe. Another pick off to first. He's safe. Don't show me these. And that ball's high and deep to left center field at the track. At the wall. It's gone. Holy man. Talk about Manitowoc making it a series. It's 11-1. Here's Franco. Here in the top of the 5th. That's in the right center field gap. That's going to score 1 as the Keg Guzzlers trying to cut into the lead. Wander Franco with an RBI triple. And it's 11-2. 11-4 now. Top of the 5th. Here's David Justice with a runner at second. And 2 down. That ball gets away. That's going to move the runner up to third, Lou Whitaker. And Justice, high and deep to center field at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Oh, boys. David Justice. And all of a sudden, it's an 11-6 ball game in the top of the 5th. Lots of outs to go here. 11-7 now, top of the 7th. David Ortiz at the dish. Cy Young into the game for Manitowoc. And that ball's high and deep. And another home run, 462 feet. And it's 11-8. And you look in the Manitowoc dugout right now, and there is some nervous people over there as it is an 11-8 ball game. Top of the 8th now, runner at second is Bill Dickey. Luke Appling at the dish with 2 down. Nolan Ryan into the game. And that's a single back up the middle. Dickey's going to come around and try to score. Here comes the throw. Dickey is safe, and it's a 2-run ball game as it's 11-9. Still in the top of the 8th. Appling's at first, and here's Babe Ruth as the tying run. Oh, and he gets a hold of that one.
That ball hit high deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
In a game that was once 11-1, Babe Ruth with a 2-run home run has tied this game 11-11. Bottom of the 8th now, Sam McDowell into the game for the rejuvenated Keg Guzzlers. Ricky Henderson at the dish to lead off the bottom of the 8th. As Manitowoc tries to get some momentum back, there's a lead-off walk. Literally the worst thing you could ever do to Ricky Henderson. And that brings up Jackie Robinson. Jackie gets the bunt down. They're going to go to first. Henderson moves up to second. Great small ball approach there. Here's George Sisler. Henderson's going on the pitch. Here comes the throw. Henderson is safe at third. Swiped the tag and he missed it. Wander Franco's trying to argue it, but it's not going to do the job. Henderson steals third with only 1 out. Infield in, 3 infielders on the right side for Sisler. 2-2 pitch from McDowell. He goes down swinging. A huge strikeout there for Sam McDowell. And that's going to bring up Miguel Cabrera now. Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball high and deep, but not deep enough. Playable in center field. Dawson makes the catch, and we're going to the 9th. In a heck of a game. 11-11 is the score. Top of the 9th, Rob Dibble into the game now for Manitowoc. Trying to hold the game at 11-11. Here's David Justice with nobody out. The 3-1 pitch from Dibble. And that ball is crushed high and deep to right field. Comeback complete. Lead taken. David Justice with a 388-foot home run. And a team that was once down 11-1 now leads 12-11 in the top of the 9th. 1 out now for McGuire. That ball's looped into left center field. And that's a base hit. 15th hit of the game. Oh, but McGuire tries to go for 2. And he's thrown out. What a moron. Bottom of the 9th now. Here we go. Ricky Batalico into the game to try to hold the save and give Lyle the championship. 3-2 pitch to Ryan Sandberg. And he walked him. Our leadoff walk by Ricky Batalico to Ryan Sandberg. That's going to bring up Campanella. Go to first, not in time. Sandberg's going. Strikeout at the plate is Campanella, but Sandberg's safe at second base. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Yogi Berra. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat to Berra. Berra, fly ball into center field. Not going to be very deep. We'll see what Sandberg does here. Sandberg tags, thinks about it, but doesn't go. So they're down to their last out. It's Ichiro Suzuki. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Ricky Batalico. Caught him looking on the corner. And the Lyle Keg Guzzlers come back from down 11-1. They score 5 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, and the decisive run in the 9th inning. And they win the 8th episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown with a score of 12-11 in Game 2, taking the final series 2 games to nothing. Woo! What? Wow. 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 Congratulations to Zeus the Assassin. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm going to screen cap that just because I always forget the name after. Oh, boys. guys almost saw something you weren't supposed to see. What a game. What a game. Holy moly, chat. I know I nearly did that. There really wasn't anything there to see. I'd have to open Excel files. You guys wouldn't see anything by me scrolling through my folders. My Excel files are, you need some Excel files, chat. Wow. 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 The Keg Guzzlers take it home. Another great episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by. If you guys haven't already, make sure, the win probability. Yeah, I can bring that up. You want to see it while I'm doing the outro? Guys, thank you so much for coming by. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our social medias as well. Facebook.com/OTPBaseball, Twitter.com/OTPBaseball, Twitter.com/OTPPerfectTeam. Jump in the Discord, discord.gg/OTP, where we hit 6,000 members over the weekend in the Discord. Forums.otpdevelopments.com, Instagram.com/OTPPerfectTeam, and Out of the Park Baseball if you like the IG action. Guys, as always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. I will see you guys on Thursday. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.